he did the x-rays and tried to adjust us, and then he said to the two of us, well, sorry, you people are too old and too racked with arthritis and stenosis for us to do anything. And we had gone for years to a gentleman named Guy McElroy, who was a chiropractor over on the west side. And Guy used to adjust us, and I walked like this. I come out of Guy's office like this. Well, when he passed away, of course, we went to this. He said, no, you can't be adjusted. So for the past 2.5 or 3 years, we haven't gone anyplace until I was sitting at Timberidge, because I'm going to a neurologist, Dr. Singh. My primary sent me there because I took a fall in April and my equilibrium was not the greatest. So Dr. Singh said, well, I'd like to send you to Timberidge to do a CAT scan. MRI they can't do because I'm carrying a pacemaker. So while I'm sitting waiting to go in, I'm reading the Ocala magazine, and on the back page I see 2 pictures, Dr. Tony and Dr. Walker, 40s for 47. Oh my God, my doctor charges that for the right leg, never mind the rest of it. So I made an appointment and came in here 66 years ago. In Boston. The wrestlers would wrestle in the Boston arena. And when they would wrestle, they'd look like this. So they brought them 6 miles north of Boston to a city called Everett. And you went up 2.5 flights. And there was an office there where there was a gentleman who actually was a chiropractor, but you couldn't call him that because they would give him the electric chair if they found out he was a chiropractor, because they were not legal in Massachusetts.
Serious?
Oh no, I swear to you. Now, he would take them, the guys would walk out and go back. I was working in a hardware store and I threw my back out and I went to this gentleman and I laid on the table and a couple of adjustments for $2 and I was as good as new.
That's a funny story.
That's the truth. It's not only funny.
That's awesome.
So I can do that. How long do you want me to do this?
It's however long you want to talk.
All right. Okay.
I can, and I can back it up or erase it or cut
Whenever
it
you're
out.
ready, I'm ready to go.
Okay.
I'll start with that. Okay.
Okay.
You're taping now?
Yeah, I've got it on, so just start.
So you're right. Well, okay, I would say good morning. My name is Ralph Rudolph. I'm very popular, like the red-nosed reindeer at Christmas. We are here at the office because of a chiropractic situation. I was introduced to it about 65 years ago when in Boston the wrestlers at the time would get all crunched out of shape from wrestling, and they brought them to a little city 6 miles north of Boston called Everett, where up on the 2nd floor they had a gentleman who was not called a chiropractor. He wasn't dared to be called that, because he would end up in Charlestown at the state prison, because that was illegal. And he used to take care of the wrestlers. Well, as I injured myself back in a store, I went to him, laid on his couch, a little adjustment, I was good as new, gave him $2, walked down the stairs and went back to work. Well, we've been working chiropractic for years. We went to a chiropractor in Salem, New Hampshire, who took care of my lovely wife and I and the 2 kids once a month for $20 a visit. He would take care of the whole family. God love him and God rest him wherever he is. We came down here 21 years ago, started chiropractic, and then we stopped doing it because there was an ad in the Ocala Star banner for a chiropractor, free x-ray and free adjustments. So my lovely wife Jean and I went there. He did his x-rays, took us in his office and said, sorry, you people are too old for any adjustment. You're racked with arthritis and stenosis. Terribly sorry. About a month and a half ago, while sitting at Timberidge waiting for a CAT scan, I looked in the Ocala magazine, and on the back page was an ad that said, hello, I'm Dr. Tony and Dr. Jonathan, and if you come to us for $47, we will do chiropractic. Well, for $47, I would do that. I came here, and thank goodness Dr. Jonathan has adjusted me very gently. Luckily enough, he's also adjusting my wife too, which has made a big difference in our lives. He does it very gently. There's no snapping and no pain, and it's a pleasure, and I thank God that I really looked at that magazine. Actually, I thank goodness I got sick to go to Timber Ridge to find the two doctors.